welcome everybody. This is the
Wait, you mean like right?
Crazed. What? There we go.
Uh, you should keep this in it.
Hello everybody. This is the Crazed Spartan again, and today I have a special guest, and that is the Frozen Sword. Want to introduce yourself, Frozen?
I'm the Southern Gamer Frozen Sword, aka the Illumination Sophistication, aka the Rockstar of the South, aka the Halo Lore King, because I beat the Crazy Spartan in a lore off match, aka everything you can think of. And this is the Halo Lore Podcast, aka the Crazy Sword Connection.
That is awesome.
Beat
I
that.
think you've upped the stakes on that one. But anyways, today we are talking about the recently released information from 343, and that is Halo 5 Guardians. Now, Guardians, I am excited to say the least. I am so glad they're finally giving us something. And we got E3 in a matter of 20 days, something like that, from the time that we're actually recording this. And they're going to be giving us a lot more stuff. I can't wait.
Did you see my reaction video?
I did see your reaction video. And yeah, I have to say, I have to agree with Major. You are a nutter.
I had to put the fedora on for that.
Yeah, that was awesome. But the first thing I actually want to talk here about is this is about the first Halo title that has an actual name that goes with it. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that, but Halo CE or Combat Evolved is the only other Halo title that actually had a name that come with it. And that's kind of interesting to me that this is the first time they've done that. I think this
Main title.
Yes. The only one you could probably really reference to in other ways is probably Halo 3 ODST. But other than that, everything's been Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, etc.
But ODST was its own spin-off game too.
Yep. Now, I find that really interesting because I think 343 is taking this game, especially campaign-wise, in a whole new direction. Now, it could mean a lot of different things.
I'm about to do some blasphemy quick right here.
Okay.
Okay, this is why I think they've added Guardians to the name and not just left it Halo 5. And I'm about to do something you're not supposed to do in a Halo video, and let's mention Call of Duty. Okay, you know,
Yep.
and on the fourth one they said Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's when they started to add subtitles, and they never had a digit in their name again. I think that's what they're doing with Halo. Like, it's Halo 5 Guardians, and then the next one is going to be not even going to have 6 in it.
Possibility. But I just thought that was kind of interesting because, honestly, what could they possibly do? Would it be, because it's largely rumored at this point that Halo 5 is going to be open world. And that could open up a lot of possibilities, campaign-wise. I think ODST, that style.
The only one.
Yeah.
Except it was a smaller open world, too.
Yeah, but you could kind of, after the first mission, you could go kind of wherever you wanted to do. You had to do that first one right away, but after that, you could go wherever and complete it as you go.
And you got to discover secrets and everything.
Yep, yeah, all sorts of terminals. Those are fun to find, of course. I think that might be a large possibility that they could do that, and that would open up a lot of different things for campaign. Now, if you take a look at the Spartan picture on top of the Halo 5 Guardians picture, you notice that the BR, I'm sure you've noticed this, it kind of looks like it has a red dot sight on it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I didn't really pay much attention to the BR, but I did notice it was different.
Yeah, it's not quite the same sight. Now, what I was thinking is if they did do an open world, that might be something they would do in campaign-wise, is to add attachments for your weapons, upgrade your weapons, stuff like that. But that's, of course, complete speculation at this point based on one picture.
Actually, we have 2 pictures. You know what the other one is?
The one that was on Halo Waypoint?
It was, they already released the cover of what's going to be on issue 9 of Halo Escalation, and it has the Didact punching the Master Chief in the
Oh, I
face.
did recently see that. I didn't have a chance to take a good look at that, but yeah, that's probably how he got his visor broken. At least that's the theory as of right now.
And I got two things to say about that. The first one is that means the Didact and Master Chief have a meetup after Halo 4 too. And
Yeah,
the second thing is the name of those two that Master Chief's going to be in is the next 72 hours, which means I think the next 72 hours is the 72 hours after Halo 4, not Spartan Ops, but just the main game.
that could be. That could be. That'd be really interesting because I don't think the Didact died. The Didact was actually immune to the composer, so he could not be composed as part of the Halo lore. So he fallen down would not have killed him, and he is extremely resilient. He has probably has warp capability just like the Prometheans did, but honestly, we don't know.
That wasn't just a composer, it was a slip space too,
Yeah, it was able to do that.
which that could, I mean, that possibly could kill him, but I'm 100% sure he's still alive.
Yeah, that's my thought too. Is I don't think the Didact is gone at this point. It's possible, but I don't think it's likely. Now let's see. The next thing I actually really wanted to talk about is who do you think that top Spartan is in that picture?
Okay, I won't say the things that it's not. It has been confirmed to not be Cortana. It is not female, and it is not Master Chief. So that takes out a lot of options. So I still think it might be a member of Blue Team or a Spartan 3 possibly, or even a Spartan 4.
Yeah, that's another question too. Which Spartan is it? Is it a Spartan 2? Is it a Spartan 3? I kind of had that thought earlier today too. Is like who is that?
But there's also the thing of Guardians is plural, like I said in my video, so that means that there's more than one. And if Guardians is representing the heroes of the game, then that means there's more than Master Chief, which could possibly point towards Blue Team.
Yeah, I want to talk about that here in a little bit as well. One thing I did want to add and make sure people know this, they may not know this otherwise, but uh, the Prometheans themselves, they are human, right?
Some are human and some are forerunners.
Yeah. They were composed and put into the digital form, and then they tried to reverse the process, but it didn't work. It kind of made mutations and stuff like that. They weren't able to fully reverse it. So,
But I do think Dr. Halsey could do that.
with given enough time, she probably could. But I just kind of really want to make sure people know that because some people said that there was Cortana or there's a possibility of Cortana becoming human. The technology just isn't there yet, and even in the Halo universe, it's not there. She would become a real mutant of sorts, and she would not be the same at all if they did do that. I wanted to make sure that was clear to everybody.
But if they went that route of something happening to her because of it, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be. That would open up that would open up a whole other storyline probably. I could just imagine if Cortana was under the Didact's control because you figure she would be if they did do that. But I don't think it's. We already know it's not Cortana, but that's definitely something that would be possible in the Halo lore.
And something else that others have pointed out is that Top Spartan has an Oni patch.
Yes. Now that's another thing that is interesting in my book too, because Oni and Master Chief kind of don't get along. Um, Plus, Oni, they could be sent out to kill Master Chief, and that might be the case in this. I don't know.
Or kill Dr. Halsey and Master Chief tries to protect her.
Well, that's another possibility. I didn't even think of that because that's not beyond them, as we've seen in Admiral Osmond. Now, she tried to have Dr. Halsey killed, and maybe Chief found out about that and trying to find her and protect her. Take out Jewel Madama. I don't even know. We can't forget him either. He's still a factor.
And in the comics, the escalation, there's other factions too. Other, not like Joel and Damas, but there's other. You know, you have the insurrectionists, but and there's groups within the insurrection.
Yeah.
Well, you also have like groups of of the elites too, and Joel Damages has the biggest one.
Yes, and he's having a lot of trouble keeping control of Zing Helios at all because of all the issues that Oni is actually giving him, and they're trying to help him at the same time. It's really one one big mess that they're trying to do just to keep the elites from really regaining power and become united.
I think the Arbiter will be in Halo 5.
I think so. I think a lot of people have requested the Arbiter, and the question is he going to be a main character, or is he going to be somebody you play, or is he going to be somebody that you're just going to kind of offhandedly talk to on occasion? I don't know.
But he did make a return in Escalation, so we know he is still alive, and he has a new gold armor too.
Yes. I can't wait to see that. I just the graphical power and everything else. It's just going to be amazing watching that.
Halo 4 had amazing graphics. I can't imagine what Halo 5 is going to have.
Halo 4 pushed that 360 to its absolute limits, and that's without a doubt.
Here's the funny thing, let's being honest, Halo Reach pushed the 360 to its limits. Like that game lagged like crazy, and Halo 4 comes on, and people's, I think literally thousands of people's Xbox 360s broke because of Halo 4 was so much of a powerful game.
It was. I don't know about that, the 360s being broken, but I do know that they were unable to give us Forge World because of it. That just it could not handle it. Could not handle that much graphical detail. So that's why they gave
Like
us the Forge Islands.
Forge Island is pretty decent too. I guess that's one they had to release as DLC.
Yeah, I can't wait to see a Forge World 2.0. That'll be awesome. But anyways, there is another subject that has been pretty popular that I'm sure you've thought of yourself, and that is the title Guardians. Now, when you think of that, what is your first thoughts on the title itself and what it could possibly mean towards the game?